Hey everyone, it's Miss Billman. Today we're going to look at Unit 4, Lesson 4, Nets for Pyramids. We have been looking at prisms and nets for prisms, and we actually just took a quiz over that, so we should feel really confident going into this next section. This video will be short and sweet. Why? Because we've already learned a lot of the vocab like vertex, edge, base, face. We've learned those things and they still apply for this. So I'm going to draw some triangles, kind of like the pyramids of Egypt, right? They look just like that. Wait a second. These are not pyramids. But why are they not pyramids? Because these are just triangles. They're not a pyramid. Don't let anyone fool you. Pyramids are solid figures whose base can be any polygon. So it's like a shape. It could be a rectangle. It could be a pentagon. It could be a square. It could be anything that's a polygon. And the other faces that it has, well, all of those are triangles and they meet up at one point, and that's called a vertex. We use these words in our last section to help describe congruent shapes and where they meet. But with pyramids, it's important to remember that you will not be fooled as long as you know it has a polygon as a base. And the other faces are triangles. They could be big triangles, little triangles, but they will all be virtually the same size, which kind of makes our math easier. And we'll get to that in the next section. But I will be drawing some examples of them. Again, keeping this short and sweet just so you can tell the difference. But before I do that, I will reread this definition for you. Pyramids are solid figures whose base can be any polygon and whose other faces are all triangles that meet at a vertex. Remember that vertex is where they meet. We talked about it in, we used the example of a cube where it was where 3 of the sides meet. I'm going to draw an example of a net. So imagine it flat. It has its base. It has its triangles. And I will also draw it folded up, right? So I have my triangle. I can't just leave that alone, but it's other sides. Notice this could be a square or a rectangle, because my drawing is pretty terrible. But let's look at another one. So I have the base. I have my 4 triangular sides. And this would make sense because it's a 4-sided base. If it was 5 sides, it would have 5. And this is a square pyramid. But why is it called a square pyramid? Oh, that's right. They're named after their bases. Now, I think I had just said a little bit ago that they only have 4 sides. It depends on what shape polygon you're using. I'm going to show you another example, more similar to what I had drawn. And this is what it looks like as a net and cut out. It is a rectangular pyramid. How cool is that?